Hello, this is Vincent, and for my final project, because I felt like wanting to at least add in a video to explain some of it, here's my final VFX I decided to make. It's it's inspired by, it's supposed to be based off of this attack in Risk of Rain called Epidemic, where the projectile in question is like this weird little shot thing. It's this projectile that, as you can see, it shoots this green projectile with like a yellow 2D marker on it. That's supposed to be like an extra effect thing attached to it. I keep like pausing right the wrong moment, but you can see it over. So like in game, what it does is that like infects one enemy, and then if other enemies are close enough, as you can see here, it'll chain to them over and over again, and they all get poisoned. Hence the name Epidemic. So on my end, recreating it, I made the little morph ball thing of virus or whatever that's supposed to be at the end of the ball, at the end of the projectile. And for the projectile, I used the method that we used in the Blender tutorial. Just take a cylinder, but instead repurpose it to be more like this ovoid shape. I then gave an aura shader to mimic the little effect you can see on the actual projectile, where it, where it's like you can see it still like has like a moving visual thing on it. If I had a hard time trying to like get a decent shot of it, since it's still. And then at the end I gave it an impact frame where basically it's all like that mucus green stuff that I just refer to like the snot, like kind of just splattering everywhere for the impact. As parts for the animation, was rather simple. Just moving it to and from where it starts to the box, and then it blows up. One problem I couldn't seem to figure out was getting the post processing to work. As I went back to watch the video, since I was having issues, and it just seemed to be, for some reason, none of the post processing really seemed to be affecting my effects here, as I have bloom all the way up to 1,000, but nothing's happening, and the same for everything else. And I know I got it set up right. The post processing layer is set up here. We have the post processing PC post processing item we have here, with like again all the effects that I keep fidgeting with, but it doesn't seem to like want to affect my items, which I assume could just be because the children of the epidemic main object, that like basically the placeholder parent object, the root parent object for all the actual parts are moving. But even then, I wouldn't know how. I don't recall if we went into detail about how you deal with that. If that's the case, I know we didn't. So I'm not entirely sure how to get the post processing to work on it, but overall I'm rather satisfied with what I got. And thanks for watching.